Yo, what's going on, friends? Check out this build. Isn't this neat? It is Mr. Dragstrip, and he is wearing the Cyberverse Spark Armor from Skybyte. If you follow the channel, you can tell that this is a highly inspired build, or a build that was highly inspired by Chickadee Cheese's Dragstrip, the one that was wearing, I think it was Starscream Spark Armor, another yellow piece. Yeah, I think that was Starscream's. But anyway, I took inspiration from that and basically made this one. And this one is using Skybyte's armor. The waist is flipped around because unlike the Starscream armor, this won't sit flush. Like well, I mean, it is sitting flush, but like what I mean to say is if you plug it in there, it won't sit flush and it doesn't look cool on his shins. It does work out if you plug them into his calves on the back, and so I just flipped away so that you can see all this beautiful detail, and it lends to the dark gray / black that you see over him, and so yeah, it does ruin the knee mobility, but that's all right. I mean, he's just chilling on the shelf anyway, and so yeah, the waist is flipped over, and then we have the entirety of the Spark armor plugged in. Well, actually, I take that back. It's not really plugged in. It's kind of wedged in there, but yo, it's in there like swimwear, my dear. It's not gonna fall off, and so, yeah. And I'm going to teach you how to make him today. I'm not sure how many of y'all were into the Cyberverse Spark Armor stuff, and if you were, how many of you actually hung on to them to this point of this modern day of legacy. But if you happen to have them, you can build this, and it's super duper easy. But yeah, before I go into all of that, I just want to wish everybody a happy birthday. I think I wished it on a couple of videos before, but yeah. It was the channel's birthday recently, and actually it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. Everyone saying like happy birthday, happy birthday. And even though it wasn't like my birthday per se, I still got that same feeling, So I just want to say happy birthday to everybody. Yeah, whenever your birthday was. It's a good time. Just to celebrate the fact that we're all here in this modern age with modern amenities and like comforts and stuff, modern medicine, all of that, internet, Transformers toys, so many things to be grateful for, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm just in a good mood, for no particular reason. It's raining outside. I love rain. Maybe that's part of it. But yeah, I'm just in a good mood, and I hope that good mood transfers over to wherever you are at, and you're feeling this vibe, and that we're all one and the same, all together on this particular journey. I'm just kind of looking at this thing right now. One thing I was going to say is I had to modify this thing in its native form. It is a 5mm peg, but it's just way too fat. It's just way too fat. So you can see I shaved it down. It just basically wouldn't plug in there. But now that I'm looking at this right now, I'm like, can I? Oh no, I'm tripping. For some reason, I thought it adhered over here, but no, that's only with a certain select few of them. This one goes back here. But now I gotta ask myself, all right, so now the visor doesn't flip up, but he does get his handguns. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep this in the front. I like the visor. Being able to flip up the visor, I like that. And the guns can even go on his shins or calves, whatever. Let's put them back though. All right. Yeah, so like I said, super duper easy to make. This guy, he's very fun, and I love looking at him, and I love the builds that combine different lines together. So the Cyberverse stuff, I'm really looking forward to, the Rise of the Beast, the stuff aimed at kids. They have those really simplistic, what is it? They look like little accessories. There's a Cheetor that turns into the blade, and Rhinox that turns into the butt gun. Like, I'm looking for, what the? Well, there's a weird noise coming from outside the building. I'm pretty excited for those. And so I'm gonna do a lot of neat things with those, especially like my Cheetor, my Tigertron. They're all just itching over here to be like, yo, give us some accessories that can that go with us, because like if I have a purple bot, I'm pairing him up with like Brunt or Skelly. But the Beast Wars guys, they don't have really good counterparts, and so yeah, they're just licking their chops right now, ready to go. But this video is about him, so I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. So yeah, the stuff from the Cyberverse armor is this. Whoops. This, and this, and so these just pop off. These are just 5 millis. And we flip this around, and this is cool. This is the entire Spark armor, and so it's actually, you see that little lip, that little tab right there? it's kind of holding this down, but it's really this stuff that's cinching everything in. And in order to remove all of this, you can lift this up, and then you basically undo the chest. And that allows it to come off, right? So this is the whole spark armor right here. It does normally come with a little headpiece. There's a little helmet over here, but I don't remember if it was on him or another bot where like the clearance wasn't good, so I just popped it off. And we'll remove this right now too. All right, so what you're ultimately trying to do is you're trying to sandwich this piece. As you can see, it's already a pretty good fit. There's a clearance in there, so you're trying to sandwich it. And so you keep this open, you keep these open, you flip this on, and as, oops, you gotta have the two pegs out in the back. And so as you're closing this, normally there's two little tabs right there, that one, and you're plugging them into these open spaces, these cavities. But what you want to do is you're almost closing it, and then you're getting this in there, and then you're closing that lip on top. You see what I did? And then you're closing this bit. And after that, baby, I told you, in there like gymwear. It ain't going nowhere, Cher. Yeah. So we're good. Then we flip the waist around. Isn't this such a cool build? I'm really happy that Chickadee shared this with the channel with us and gave me some inspiration to try some of these new builds. So just riffing and raffing. Can't quite get this to go on now. How did I have this on earlier? Was it like that? Okay, it was like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's always great. I love seeing builds from folks. I love creating people's builds. I don't create everyone's builds. Like if I look at it and I feel like if my brain can figure it out already, I'm not going to build it. But if I'm stuck on something and I want to learn how they try to accomplish what they did, then yeah, I'll break it down. I'll break it down like MC Hammer and break it down. All right. Stop. Hammer time. Yo, there are so many like rappers who like turn to Christianity and turn to like ministers. MC Hammer was one of those dudes. I think Mace became a minister. Lots of folks turn to the ministry who are like prominent personalities and stuff because they got charisma and like what is it? You know, they can speak well and generally people are attracted to them. They got a good vibe and everything. You know, many times. I mean, I guess this is a compliment, but in a lot of my past relationship, the girls that I've been with, they would always tell me, they're like, hey, you know what? I know this is going to sound weird, but I feel like you could be a great cult leader. I'm like, what? And the thing is, I've gotten that feedback, not just from one person, from many, and not just ex-girlfriends, many other people as well. But yeah, a lot of times it would be the ex-girlfriend who would just be like, yeah, I think you'd be a phenomenal cult leader and I would follow you. And I'm just like, I think that's a compliment. Yeah, there's a compliment in there, right? So yeah, anyway, it's your favorite cult leader fan motor. Basically it's telling you, thank you so much for watching this video. The topics are usually irreverent and we just kind of jump around because my mind is spastic and chaotic. But always, I think we're in a good place and I think we're having fun. And so, yeah, please tune in again next time. I promise you'll be entertained. Well, I can't promise that, but I think you'll be entertained. And there's always content on the channel. So, and we're always open. So drop by and say hello. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.